My name is Tammy Dutcher, and I'm from Stephenville, Newfoundland. And I am a teacher. I teach special education, and I love performing as well. Music was always a big part of my family. Both my parents both played guitar, and my grandfather played a banjo. My grandmother sang, so I was always exposed to it. The first time I ever performed was when I was living in PEI. I was going to university there, and my parents came to visit me one time, and they took me out to dinner, and there was two men that were playing there, and I ended up getting up on the mic and singing "The Fool" by Leanne Womack, and I just loved the feeling of that was the first time, and it felt good. So I started posting videos on YouTube about 20 years ago. I'm going to try to do someone like you really quick before my kids come downstairs. I interrupt it. I can hear them screaming, playing, so let's see how fast I get this done. And I guess I just wanted to perform. Since I was a little girl, I always wanted to perform. So I used to line up with my teddy bears and make them watch me perform. And so I guess when I got older, I still wanted to do that. So I would just post videos online. Most weeks I play guitar every day. Like I'll pick it up before I go to work in the morning. I'll just probably go over a song that I'm learning. If I'm learning a new song, I kind of don't want to put it down. So as soon as I get home, I'll play that, and things get neglected. I might not cook supper for a while because I'm trying to just learn a new song. But that doesn't happen all the time. And on the weekends, I go live once a weekend on Friday nights for 4 hours. So that's a lot of playing in 4 hours. I have written about 43 songs. I think my favorite would be the song, it's called My Martin, and I wrote it about my guitar, but it's kind of a funny song. It was about how my husband says he wishes he was my guitar so he could get some attention. And I thought that was kind of cute and funny, so I wrote a song about it.
My husband said it's all I do and he don't understand why every time he looks my way, my Martin's in my hand. He says it's an obsession and I'm going way too far. And late at night he wishes that he was my guitar.
My husband is very supportive. He doesn't always come out and watch me, but he hears me all the time. So he's pretty supportive. He drives me around where I need to go when it's like out of town. My kids are supportive because I spend a lot of time obviously playing music or being away or going online. And when I'm not playing just from my basement, if I'm out of town, I have friends who come with me, and they're like my roadies. They help me pack up and set up, and they help sell my merchandise while I'm singing. And I have a cousin, my cousin's last friend. She's really good. She followed me around to many shows and helped me out. So I have a lot of support everywhere. The only negative, I guess, from what I do is when I perform online. Whenever you perform in front of people, you're putting yourself out there for positive and negative feedback. I do get some negative feedback, but it goes with the territory. I try to have a thicker skin, and I am getting better as I get older and not let it take it to heart too much. But usually if I have that, I either block the person, or sometimes I do respond and say something witty, what I think is witty anyway, and then they just kind of leave me alone. And usually I got a lot of fans that if they see those negative comments, they're right there to back me up and support me, so which feels good too. I guess my biggest advice, or the number one thing, is to have fun. Because if you're having fun, then the audience have fun. So, I mean, you don't have to be the best singer, you don't have to be the best guitar player, but if you're having fun with it, people feed off of that. And it was my friend in the past, she told me that. She's like, You know, there's people who could sing awesome and they get up there but they're not really into it. And she said, I find it boring. She said, but even if they can't sing and they're up there and they're having fun and they're carrying on, it makes it entertaining. So I always try to remember that when I'm singing, and sing like no one's listening. Just have fun with it and do your thing. Music has always been a big part of my life, but even if I'm not playing music or if I'm not listening to music, I always have music in my head. If I'm trying to fall asleep at night and I can't fall asleep, I start singing songs in my head to fall asleep. It just gives me an outlet. It helps me relax. It helps me forget about everything else that's going on, whether it's in my town, in my house, or in the world. It just gives me some me time.